This is Star of Interviews, and today we're outside the Whistler, one of Chicago's first cocktail bars in Logan Square. Today we're going to be interviewing Unplugged and Reborn, their new comeback after 3 years. Let's go check them out. Reborn. So, you guys, please introduce yourself.
I'm Andres Davila.
I'm Ian Martinek.
I'm Tony.
I'm Tony.
We got Tony number 1 and Tony number 2. Who's number 1 and who's number 2? Number 1, number 2. Got it. Okay. So, Andres, you're the frontman of this band, correct?
Yeah, sure. Yes. Yes. I am the front man.
When was the last time you guys played?
It's been about 3 years since we've performed. But we've been working for those 3 years on an album in the studio, so we're really excited.
Is it this new album, Midnight Drive?
Yes, that's exactly right. We're going to be playing Midnight Drive, a couple of those songs tonight, so we're really excited. It's the first time we've played them.
Have you guys all been part of the original band?
Yeah, it's in and out of the band a couple times now, just like on and off, whether they need help or whether they need a full-time member. That's kind of been my thing. So, how long has it been? It's been a while. It's been since high school, which was years ago. Yeah. No, more like 6. So, yeah, it's been a long time.
So when did Tony number 2 join the band?
So joining's weird, so I don't know if I would say join the band, but if I am, then sure. I guess you would probably say about within the last year. He obviously expanded his music, so he needs keyboard players. I play keyboards and synths.
I've heard Midnight Drive, and I like it a lot. It's really danceable, and I love that type of music. But why such a musical shift from your original album?
We found that people really reacted to our electronic music from the first album, from Promise Me This Day. So when we were sitting down, Tony and I spoke about it, and we were like, why don't we look up some more tracks like that? So we kind of ended up expanding and making more electronic tracks, and then we just ended up taking this dark, like 80s synth style tone and blended it with funk music, so it was kind of cool.
I don't think that we were trying to go for that. I think it just happened. Like we were sitting there and we were just playing, and we just started kind of clicking around on the laptop and seeing what we wanted to hear, and it just so happened that that's what we ended up with by the end of the track. So I think that's the beauty of it, that it wasn't intentional. It just so happened that when we put our heads together, this is what we got.
Who inspired this music? Do you have a particular band that you listen to that inspired the sound?
I wrote a lot of the music like at 3 a.m. in the morning, like 3 in the morning. So,
why were you up that late?
That's a very good question.
He's very busy, so he gets a lot of his work done at night. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
You're a moon child.
Yeah, I work at night. That's when I work best, I think. I was listening to a lot of I had like a 70s funk record collection, so I was listening to a lot of that stuff, and then to a lot of Italian disco music, which is really a specific type of genre, but they have a lot of synth-driven stuff, and that's what we ended up working with. It was just influences from this, as well as just a lot of different things. I think a lot of people always ask us oh, what do you guys sound like, or what's that thing? And I always tell them that if you like Daft Punk, or if you like Chromeo, or cut copy, stuff like that, that's definitely what we sound like.
So one last question. What's your favorite song on this new album?
Okay, I'm going to say IRT, because it's just so lively. You can't really get any other feeling except excitement out of it. As soon as you play it, you're already in the zone. You're already ready to do anything you got to do. And I just love that about the song, that it always pulls that out of you. You could be having a good day, bad day, doesn't matter, but it's going to put you into the mood to do anything you got to do. So that's why RT.
You and us, but the way we do it live tonight, because it's probably to me the most personal song on the album. It kind of takes everything out. It's just his voice.
We got a romantic on our hands.
I have to go with IRT too, because I've been with this. Yeah, I've been playing with you guys for a long time, but I've never been recorded doing anything. And in the studio, I felt like IRT was my baby, because I came up with the bass line, and it was the first time I'd ever been recorded doing pretty much anything. So it's my child. Like I have to nourish my child. You know, I gotta take care of my baby. So like I would have to pick IRC just because it's sentimental. You know, but I really like Chicago Nights too. So that's the second place. If you don't want me to copy Tony for some reason,
I go with Chicago Nights as well. Just because I'll follow that one, and I like that one. It was the first song that we ever wrote that had a vocoder on it. So that was really interesting, having this like robotic voice in the front, and then and it's kind of like an homage to the local dance scene. So that's why we wrote it.
One last thing, this time for real. Okay. Are you playing any of your old songs?
We are, yeah.
All right, guys. It's rainy, so we gotta get out of here. Let's give it up for them. Woo!
Sometimes I'm lost, you don't believe you're such a chick to be with. You're the one that I feel with. Low five beats on the dance floor, loving all along, grooving to the baseline. Lipstick color red and white. Close up, put my arms around you. Flashing lights fall upon you. Through, I want you to. Let's make it last forever. Yeah, I'm forever. Cause you're the one that I want. Chicago nights forever, forget dance forever. Chicago nights forever, just dance back together. Chicago nights forever, forget dance. Chicago nights forever, just dance back together.
Thank you so much for an amazing show, Andres. It was amazing. This guy's awesome.
Thank you.
That's